Hi Taurus, it's Lulu, and today I'm going to do your spiritual conversation. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Any information that you need is in the description box. Darling, yes? Yes. Yes, it is. Thank you. Or maybe I'll pin it in a comment. So we're going to go ahead and get started. They're saying pull the surrender first. So we're going to do the surrender cards first. Let's see here. Y'all the first spiritual conversation out. It's been a long time. So y'all the first ones out in as far as YouTube in I think a week or so. What information do you have for Le Beau Gang? Gang, gang. Thank you. All right. What y'all got going on? The first card you have is Surrender Low Self-Esteem. It's so bright. I don't know if y'all can see these. Surrender to Wonder and Awe. Surrender to Prayer. Now, you may have been questioning yourself here. Or you may have been in a space where you weren't you may have not been as confident as you usually are in a certain space, you see. Let's see here. May not have been as confident as you usually are, or there's a task that you may have to, like some type of project, or you may have gotten a promotion. It may even be that you are going to court and you are in this space of there's some unsurety. They're saying here that it's going to be very important for you to ask yourself, like really, really ask yourself, why are you doubting yourself? Why are you feeling a certain type of way when it comes to what you know is rightfully yours, right? That's probably why they want you to surrender to prayer. Here, really go deeper within and go in and go to the Most High and ask that these things be so. Ask for help to remove any blockages that you may feel are going on. Ask that the truth is revealed to you, right? And it's not always revealed depending on the situation and depending on who you are, because sometimes you don't need to know. Sometimes you'll just get some type of calm over your body, letting you know, or mentally there may be some type of clarity that comes through that let you know that it's going to be okay. And the more in tune you are with your star player, the more you will realize that you don't have a lot to worry about. A lot of the work that you need outside of you will be done within you, so that you can continue to build up your energy field, stabilize, and also be mindful of the mind, body, and spirit. So I'm not going to read these cards yet, what they are saying here. They also want you to, with this surrender to wonder, and I'm not going to read the definition. That's what I meant. The verbiage at the bottom. Verbiage. I told you I got the first ones out. I'm trying not to be in here playing, because you know I got my voice back. And it's almost time to sing happy birthday to Cancers. And I'm so excited for that performance. Now then, surrender to wonder and awe. It's going to be here. You may need to, they say you need to kick your feet up. There may be some situations in your life that you really need to relax or pull back from. Right? What are you passionate about now in this space? What you were passionate about may not be what you are passionate about now. So what is it what is the driving force now? It's time to choose something new. This feels good. Okay, I got excited right there. It's time to choose something new. Be adventurous. Also, if someone invites you somewhere, because I'm doing a yes month here soon, and I invite you to do a yes month as well. In a yes month, you say yes to things that you would normally say no to. You go ahead and look in your planner or your email and see what you can say yes to that you wanted to, but you kind of put it off, or you didn't have enough time, or you couldn't make time. So I'm having a yes month soon. So I'm really feeling that some of you may need to have a yes month. And there's nothing wrong with being adventurous, whatever it is. It can be the smallest thing to something grandiose, right? So let's go ahead and clarify here. It's a very calming energy here in the house today. What is this? Surrender to low self-esteem, balance. Temper your thoughts, temper your emotions, temper what is it? Temper. What is it that you are defensive about? A lot of times we realize that we are defensive about things because we don't want to be outdone, or we don't want to look a certain way, or we don't want to appear to be something that we are not. We are trying to correct people when there was no need, because a lot of times when you try and correct people, what happens is they just wanted your attention to, and they still gonna feel or think the same way that they did. So what was the purpose? So again, with going with the message, I feel with these past 2 months is choose your battles here, especially with this temperance card. There's some type of intervention coming in, like divine intervention is happening, right? You may not feel quite like yourself because you're going through a shift, and with a shift, you just want to hide. You just want to go into hermit mode. You may not want to do some of the things that you've already been scheduled to do, and in showing up for yourself, you're going to really need to balance your mind, body, and spirit. But with this temperance card also, there may even be some type of distractions here, and you may be fearful of saying no to someone. You may be feeling fearful of standing up to someone, feeling like they may not be welcome your opinion, or your disdain for something that may have transpired. They may not approve. Well, you just you walk your conversation backwards before you say something, and regardless, you can just use this surrender to prayer to let it be known that when I do address this situation with all due confidence and clarity, pray over your words, pray over how you speak, the way that you are thinking about the situation, pray about when you should open your mouth, pray about how, pray and ask what will it take for you to move forward, you see. If that makes sense, because I'm just going with the flow. It's very calm. This is a very calm space. I really like it. Moving forward, you may also be dealing with a Sagittarius. Now, see here, how she has her head underwater, right? Some of you may be feeling clouded or drained. You may even have ear popping, or you know how when you do go underwater and you try to unlock your ear. I said what I said, but you try to pop your ear. You may even have jet lag as well. Okay, let's go into it. Some of you may have jet lag or be going through something that feels like jet lag. I'm always sitting close up in here, like, because I need y'all to listen to me right here. But you may have jet lag or feelings similar to jet lag, and that may be something that is affecting the sacral area. How? The mid-body. I was just reading something Dr. Africa wrote about the mid-body that connects to some things I did in a course that I created. One moment. Now, so you may be having a gut reaction to your gut instincts, right? And it may be because you may feel as though you haven't had enough sleep, or a lot of sleep, or you may be needing some more sleep, or you feel drained. You may have even began to react to certain foods differently. Now, Taurus, I know I went with y'all. because part of my chart was up in there with y'all. Now, remember that time when we went through all that stuff, that real heavy stuff, and we grew now, didn't we? We evolved now, didn't we? So the thing about that is there may be remnants, residual energy here, and it's only to kickstart you. This is going to be a catalyst. It's just about how you manage this here. How do you manage this? And her arms are bent backwards, holding those cups. So some of you may be in a situation where you felt like you overstepped your boundaries, or you may have agreed to something. That goes back to the beginning. You may have agreed to something that you wish you hadn't. And now, you are in this uncomfortable state trying to make it right. But they need you to really tighten up your bootstraps, because you are stuck between the grass being very green over here, and you see how lucrative this can be. And then you're looking at the past, or being in this barren land, or something that you've come from versus where you might possibly go. So you may be stuck between a rock and a hard place. Oh, clarify this surrender to Ah. Surrender to Ah. Now I'm gonna read this card, because this lady came in reverse. This is a very strict lady. This is someone who is very bitter. It's the Queen of Cups in reverse, though. She's very bitter. She's very stuck in her ways about love. She's stuck in her ways about romance. She's stuck in her ways when it comes to how she deals with people, because she didn't do the work that comes with being emotionally intelligent. So this may be someone who you talk to who is always speaking about you could tell she's in her feelings a lot, because she doesn't she's one of those people who says, well, it feels like this. Like she looked like about anything. If it's a car or what have you, it feels like this. Or it's mostly connected to the way that she speaks is connected to her feelings, her emotions. She takes everything in, but she may be spitting a lot of venom, whoever this is. If it is you, let's go ahead and work on it. Let's flip her, okay? She doesn't see the grass greener on the other side. All she knows is that no matter what, the season's going to change and the shit's going to die anyway. That's her. That's what she said. What does Surrender to Ah say? Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. See how that goes with that? In order to turn her over, you need to run it up like this right here. And this person is very good at being passionate about things that they are emotionally driven by. Okay, Taurus. So this is remembering the magic. Remember the magic, and not getting stuck in this. Nothing will ever work out, and this and that and that and this, which goes with that surrender to low self-esteem, right? Because this person has low self-esteem because they are a victim of everything that they've gone through in their life and haven't tried to turn it around. This is the type of person that is well in their 20s and still blaming things on their parents. This is someone who is well in they're older. They don't live with their parents anymore. They are out here and have the right to create a new life for themselves, but yet they are stuck like this. This is someone who may have been burdened by harmful relationships. Whoever it is, okay, they want you don't be like her. Don't be like Jessica. Jessica's in reverse. I need to write Jessica on this card because y'all will be saying and I forget. Don't be like Jessica, okay? Be like Taurus. This is Taurus over here, surrendering to all. Now then, surrender to prayer. Clarify this surrender to prayer. And look at this. Surrender to prayer. The way I always look at the polarity of the image. Not always, but I'm usually drawn to the polarity of the image, and how you see how this person is looking into the brighter side of things, right? Being more optimistic, right? About the woulda, could, and should, right? So I would, and I could, and I should, I can, and therefore I am. Coming out of this energy, right? This is very stuck energy. This is very muddy energy. I got a puppy, bitch. Can't tell nobody. Now, coming out of this may be even you coming out the bullpen finally. Now, you know, over here, y'all, it's okay for y'all to be out there in the bake, okay? Back out there in the bike, in the bullpen for a little while. But we're not going to let you just sit out there like that all the time. That's not what we're going to do. What is this surrender to prayer, honey? 3 of Swords. You have to let that hurt go. You may, if you are Jessica, okay, or James, now it's time to let that hurt go, baby. It's time to go ahead and allow the truth to be what it is. Some of you may need to take some accountability for whatever it is that has transpired in the past. What part did you play in it? Right? Whether good, bad, or indifferent, it doesn't matter. Even if you meant well, doesn't mean that you shouldn't be held accountable, because you may have done something that someone didn't ask you to do, and now you have resentment and feel like you were heartbroken because you did something that nobody didn't ask you to do it in the first place, and you may have wanted something else out of it. Whatever that may be for you, you see. Whoever this is, there may be some type of father issues that come up. That's what I got real strong when I looked at the card a second ago. There may be some father issues. There may be something that comes up when you do surrender to prayer that has a lot to do with generations of the women. This goes with the women, whether you're a man or a woman. How the women in the family were abused, how the women in the family, the secrets, things that were shoved under the rug, and you may be the one that has to go ahead and change this cycle here. It's maybe a lot of work, whatever is revealed to you. But I also feel with this 3 of Swords here, this may be that there were either you found out about some options, or you found out that someone was seeing more than someone was seeing more than you, or there may have been a job where you've been turned down a couple of times, and you want to give up on it, or you thought that you made the right decision and you didn't. Whatever it may be, this is something that has stricken a chord. This is something that can go into healing and be reversed sooner than later here. So surrender low self-esteem says that you deserve success. Don't be afraid of it. Maybe you have imposter syndrome about it. Maybe you got cold feet about a wedding. Baby, go get married. Do your thing, baby. Now, you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. Again, there may be some type of residual energy here. There may be some type of residual energy at play. That it's time for you to really go ahead and face it and release it. Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe. Okay? And answers and support will arrive. Answers and support will arrive. Answers and support will what? That's what I thought. Thank you. Now then, let's get into it. I ain't gonna be here for a long time. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. From the book of Drake. He almost knocked the light over, y'all. All right. What information do you have for my beautiful Taurians, honey? Because they here for it. This is what they came for. Boom. I knew it had something to do with a male as well. It's right there. All right. Hold on. Let's just take our time. We're going to only pull. Well, I was only going to pull 6 cards, but we're going to go on and run it. Now then, we have the thinking man, crossing, take action, crossing, stuck. All tied up is stuck. So we have these, right? Now then, I feel like there is something that you need to make a decision about. You may want to ask for advice, or I feel like there will be some advice given to you that you've been longing for, and it may have come out of nowhere. Many of you may have even had a lot of visits in your dreams here lately. I hope you have a journal near your bed. That's what we do over here. Chad. Now, I hope there is a journal near your bed, but I'm seeing where there's a stabilizing force that is coming in to help you, and things are going to become crystal clear. It's like when you ask a question, boom, the answer is already there, right? I got to tell y'all, and it just goes, it be right up in my face. All right. And then you see how it just came out of nowhere when I pulled these big girls out. Maybe it was already around, I ain't see it. Now, this is a stabilizing force. Now, there is a lot of work that you have done that is taking you into this beautiful space of healing and happiness. There's something that has taken place that is really going to bring a lot of joy into your life. Some things that you can really be happy about. But here's the thing. You will not be able to, again, be in the bullpen. You won't be able to be in the bullpen for quite some time, it doesn't look like. No matter how anxious you become, how, you begin to begin to overthink things or become fearful. It's like your mind playing tricks on you from the book of the Ghetto Boys. Okay, your mind playing tricks on you because what I'm saying is that there is some type of companionship. See, we got the thinking woman and the thinking man, maybe a good friend or a lover or what have you. But I'm just saying here where there's a heart-to-heart conversation that needs to happen between you and this person in order for you to not become stuck, because you have 2 stuck cards. Now with this stagnancy, becoming complacent, feeling like there's no way out, or did I make the right decision? Did I do the right thing, or what have you? There's nothing for you to worry about. It's just for you to continue to research where necessary. It's important for you to continue to take action when it's time for you to take action here. There may be something that tries to prevent you from moving forward. I'm here to tell you right now, go ahead and do that surrender to prayer. Any obstacles or blocks or challenges that may arise, give me the wisdom and the discernment to see what I need to see and keep it moving. Because what you don't want to do is create a block, create more things to give you a reason to pull back, create more things to give you a reason to not be as effective as you possibly could. Because I feel like you may feel as though you were bound or tied up in a situation. And here's the thing, between you and another person, this is you and another person. So there may be one person that you are connected to that kind of pulls you into a space where it may be a karmic connection, because it feels like they pull you into a space that as soon as there's movement, then you stuck. Then there's movement, then you stuck. Oh, I'm so happy. Then I don't know what you don't need that back and forth shit. Move forward. I do have patience here. We have the heart chakra and patience, right? So they want you to take your time and do things right, so that you can go ahead and do the right thing for the right reasons first and foremost. But there is a choice. I told you it was you and somebody else, the lovers. Be patient. Try not to jump into things too hurriedly, speedily, rapidly. Here. Yeah, someone wants to make a commitment, but they may be blocked. Ace of Coin. The Hierophant, Ace of Swords in reverse, needing more clarity, needing more information, right? So an offer is made, or there's some type, a conversation may even be at hand, right? Someone may even propose. Someone may be proposing, right? This isn't a job. So someone may be proposing to you or wanting to take the relationship to the next level. The choice is going to need to be made. How are we going to do this? What is going to be required? Because I really feel like between you and somebody else, the other person, one of y'all moving too fast. You're moving too fast. You may have blocked this person here. Okay. I'm going to clarify this, but you may have blocked communication with this person because there was a difference in beliefs. Again, I feel like somebody may have gotten cold feet about something, but it's like you take action and then you have to be patient. Or someone takes action and asking for your patience and is driving you insane because you don't know what is what. Well, what you do know is what they are showing you. Now, you could tell me anything, but what are you showing me? So what are they showing you, right? You need clarity. This Ace of Swords in reverse is not clarity. Someone saying things that may not be truth. Whatever. I said it. Someone saying things that may not be the truth, and it's time. I don't know how this flipped out. So maybe it flipped out like this. I read it both ways. On one hand, there may be like someone may have put out an ultimatum and they didn't hear or receive what they wanted to, the clarity that they needed in the time that they needed it, and went into this Eight of Swords energy and shut everything down. But with this Two of Swords in reverse, if this is on the one hand, with this Two of Swords in reverse, what it's giving is someone who isn't even sure about who the hell they are. Maybe they have a issue with how they communicate. So there may be some communication issues here, right? I feel like on the one hand, someone is falling in love or falling in lust or falling in rapidly and not taking things slow. Like the other person wants to date and they have a whole workload, they got a lot of responsibilities, and the other person's like, no, either it's gonna be like this or nothing. Like it's an ultimatum. Sir, please, sir, we almost done. On the other hand, how I'm seeing this is that someone is trusting in their intuition. They are surrendering to prayer to get the information that they need. As you see, these swords are pointing into the earth, right? So this person is grounded, but she's looking up. She's looking up into the ethers, right? She's looking for some type of information to come in that will help her to make a very strong decision, right? One more card, because I think he has to use the restroom. I got a puppy. It's a lot of responsibility. Now, yep. See? I'm telling you, this is the Knight of Swords in reverse. Someone is overly ambitious, just be saying stuff and just out of the way. They need that temperance, go back to temperance, right? And it may be that low self-esteem. Take your time, stop being Jessica, and do what you need to be you in making a decision. Take your time, walk through it. Make sure that you ask the necessary questions so that you won't be making a decision based on a hardened heart. Clear out that heart chakra. Who do you need to forgive? What do you need to go ahead and be working on? A lot of times people want answers to questions, and sometimes the question has already been answered. You just want to know something that you need to ask the other person. On the cool. If you want to be serious about it, you know, you can't force people to be with you. You can't force people to want you. You can't force people to do things the way that you want to. But with this Lover's card, there's a huge choice that needs to be made. And it needs to be made with clarity and not just, you know, up and doing shit, Taurus. I don't know if it's y'all or not. If you made it this far, what's up? I've been gone. Well, y'all on Patreon. Y'all ain't come over there. I read it. Do y'all have a 90-day journey to mindfulness? I'm finna go. Because I don't think y'all down like this. Y'all just want y'all little answers or whatever. Y'all don't want to do the work. It's your life. I'm just a squirrel in your world.